This gives an option for those people who otherwise have no other option to come to Canada. One interview which has happened with one of our clients, it went on for more than 2.5 hours. Out of this 4 people or 5 people that you add in one application, even if one gets refused, then unfortunately, all of you get refused. There have been a lot of people who've been asking about startup visas. And I know it's not the majority of you, but startup visas does continue to be very popular. And one of the reasons why it is popular is because this gives an option for those people who otherwise have no other option to come to Canada because they do not have express entry points. They're not even eligible in express entry. They may not have a master's degree, bachelor's degree. Therefore, they will not be able to apply. But if you have tech innovative idea, something to do with tech, or it has to be within the engineering field, it has to be within the sustainability field. And if you have those kind of ideas, even if you do not have an idea directly, or you cannot put it into some form, but you have a direction in which you want to go, then there are consultants, lawyers, agents, yours truly. We can help you program it or put it together in a way that it becomes a proper pitch that you can then make a pitch to an incubator, angel investor, venture capitalist, depending on which stage your tech idea is. And based on that, you get a letter of support. Once you get a letter of support, you will be able to apply for permanent residence directly. You will also be able to apply for a work permit for all the directors in that application. Also your families. So basically, if you have your married spouse, common law relationship, you have a partner, they can also come to Canada on an open work permit. Of course, your children are also eligible to get a study permit if they're a school going age. This is the fundamental premise of startup visa. Your startup, once you establish this business in Canada, is not contingent on the fact that your startup must succeed. It is contingent on the fact that you absolutely make genuine efforts and that you are working towards making this successful, that you are working towards establishing your business, you're conducting all the activities that you indicate in your business plan. A lot of agents that you deal with will not be able to guide you with that because they don't even understand what is being said. At this point of time, IRCC has become very strict with startup visa applications because of fraudulent activities, especially within some of the Middle Eastern countries where they try to sell you this as a concept, like $45,000, $50,000, $60,000 is what they charge you. They try to combine more than one family or one application. They will sell it to 5 different people, make a group out of these 5 people, and then present that application. And these 5 people don't even know each other. They will make a WhatsApp group for these 5 people. The problem is that IRCC is now conducting interviews. They can do a phone interview. They can also call you in an office. And when they do this phone interview, and they probably will speak to all the directors. There was one interview which has happened with one of our clients. It went on for more than 2.5 hours. It was quite a strict interview where they asked from everything about each other. I mean, in this case, there were 4 partners. They asked about each other's activities, each other's responsibilities, their backgrounds, the number of family members. They asked about what the activities are, which stage your business is currently in, what kind of funding you have received or you're looking to get. It was really a strict interview, but it is happening. It is happening with a lot of applications. So people who are guaranteeing a startup visa application, well, don't fall for those guarantees. It doesn't work like that. A lawyer, a consultant, an agent can never guarantee you an application. Only IRCC can, but even IRCC doesn't guarantee. They will tell you that if you comply with all the requirements, then you may be approved depending on your circumstances. So therefore, if you're looking at startup visa applications, please be very careful when you deal with these kind of people, because out of this 4 people or 5 people that you add in one application, even if one gets refused, then unfortunately, all of you get refused. And if there is a misrepresentation, then that's even worse. So be very careful when you get into this kind of an arrangement, especially with the agents who are sitting in some of these Middle Eastern countries and trying to sell you this concept. I appreciate your taking the time to join, and we shall do this again soon. Until then, take care and stay forever hopeful.